Alright, so in this video you'll see a couple of games in Tier 7 Chinese tank destroyer T-34-2G FT, which is GFT as I call it. And the common theme of these games is smart positioning, because this tank destroyer is fast and it has good alpha. So the strength of this tank destroyer is to quickly relocate and apply pressure where needed. Initially I wanted to go flanking because I just love those hills from which you could shoot the temple, but I thought that I won't get much support and I didn't want to be fighting alone against mediums, so I decided to go to the temple. But now I'm thinking that probably I should have tried to flank. So I don't see much opportunities here. People are pushing temple area, and I start to relocate and apply pressure and kill those medium tanks because they are pretty annoying. Unfortunately, the downside of this tank destroyer is pretty inaccurate gun, so you have to wait for a long time for it to aim, and you still could easily miss because the gun is pretty derpy. So I'm not playing well because I'm probably overexcited and I bumped that corner. But fortunately we have support and we are able to suppress those medium tanks. We win the flank, but as you see on the map, enemy team rolls through the temple and they will be killing our heavy tanks in the town. So I take the spot shot. There is a chance that it will connect, but given the dispersion of the gun, it's not that great. So now I'm rushing forward because I would want to hit those tank destroyers in the side and to keep my heavies alive. But I'm a bit too late and I'm not doing much damage because, again, I'm probably overexcited and I'm in a hurry to tank some damage for my team and put some quick shots. And with this tank destroyer, you can't put quick shots. You have to aim, you have to be patient. You move fast, but then you aim for a while and you should make sure that you connect those shells. So unfortunately I wasn't playing very carefully and I missed quite a few shots which shouldn't be happening. Now at this point we are 2 versus 2, 2 tank destroyers versus 2 tank destroyers. I'm one shot for SU. Fortunately Hellcat is a pretty good player. He has something like 60% win rate. So he's sitting and spotting from the temple, which means that I have the opportunity to go around and look for flanking shots, because that's how this tank works. It quickly relocates, it gets to the side, and it could connect those big shots like this one. Now I'm spotted. I'm trying to create an impression that I'm going to the temple, and at this point I'm also a bit nervous that they could try to rush the Hellcat, so I want to be closer to it. But it seems like Hellcat is in good shape and he would be able to run away, so everything is fine with that tank destroyer. But when I was playing, I didn't know that Hellcat driver is a pretty good player. So again I decided to go around and find some good flanking shots to look for more opportunities. So I'm moving around, and at this time I'll see some surprise, because it turns out that SU had basically the same idea, to get sneaky, to get to my side and to kill me with a single shell. Now at this point I'm a bit concerned that I may be rushed by the remaining tank destroyer, but then I see that Hellcat is going all in. So I'm I don't know, I'm is playing here, but at this point I figure out that I probably should rush to help, and I'm just moving in, but Hellcat does well on its own. So we won this game, but the major lesson, I guess, there are two lessons. First, in this tank destroyer you have to move fast, but you have to take your time to aim. And the second lesson is that it's very important to not just to sit behind buildings, but look for interesting opportunities. Okay. This game is a bit different, so I'm trying to take this high ground. I noticed that the rest of my team goes to the left, but somehow I'm thinking that maybe they will turn, but it just doesn't happen. They continue to move in this living train formation to the left. So at this point I realize that I'll be alone, maybe with that ISU, but it doesn't change the situation. If everyone on the red team will come this way, they will just swarm us. That ISU does a very big mistake. He separated from us, which means no support. He probably would try to take a shortcut and get to the bridge, but it was a terrible choice because he won't last long being alone. Wow, that was a pretty good shot. And this is one of the major lessons in this game. If you're alone, you could be quickly focused. You will be focused. Just watch this. It was clear that they are coming from the town. I'm trying to save it, but it's too late. That ISU won't be able to disengage, and it will go down pretty quickly. Oh, LTTB. Yes, I was lucky I was able to hit it. Typically I'm not good at this quick shots. And you see the entire red team is swarming this area. Fortunately I was able to climb up, which means that I took high ground and it's much easier to defend. At this point I'm just trying to delay the red team, but eventually I would have to run away. My team went to the other side. Again, I don't have much support, but I think that at this point they're turning and they will drive through the town, so they will be hitting red team from behind, and I'm trying to provide some support for the smasher. Unfortunately, red tanks don't roll fast enough for me to have those side shots, and by the time they reach smasher, he's dead. So I was unable to help it. But again, look at my positioning. I'm staying on the high ground, and in this position red team can't rush me, which makes me relatively safe, and I have those nice easy shots. Well, maybe not that easy, but still convenient shots from above. At this point it's safe to roll down and just finish these tanks. But again, compare my gameplay with ISU gameplay. I was clearly playing better because I was staying with the team and I was taking high ground, which allowed me to stay longer. So this is Chinese T-34 tank destroyer. Thanks for watching.